Hello, hello. Welcome. My name is Liz, and I'm from Unfolding the Lotus. I'm here today to discuss with you and share with you about our 2-for-1 teacher training, yoga and Ayurveda in one training. How are you today? I hope you are well. Um, I have been a part of the Big Bear Yoga community since 2014 when I started volunteering at the Yoga Festival. I also started teaching for the Big Bear Yoga Studio back in 2014. I have been with the Yoga Festival and the studio and community since then. I serve as the volunteer manager for the Big Bear Yoga Festival, as well as serve as the secretary for the nonprofit that produces the Big Bear Yoga Festival, Leafs for Wellness. I'm super grateful to be able to serve in this manner. And today I wanted to come and share with you about the teacher training that we have, the 2-for-1 yoga and Ayurveda teacher training. Um, Question for you. Have you ever felt that the yoga teacher trainings that are out there leave you wanting more or maybe missing something, maybe not full and content in what they're sharing and providing? Um, Perhaps you learn the poses and you learn the sequence of those poses and how to be a great teacher, but maybe you didn't understand how people and energy balance into one. Maybe you didn't learn how to take what you learned on the yoga mat off the yoga mat. Perhaps you were left with inquiries about how nutrition or nature factor into yoga as a practice and as a lifestyle. If any of those things have ever if any of those questions have ever crossed your mind, then this video is for you. Because all of those things that I asked you about are encompassed in yoga and Ayurveda. Um, like I said, my name is Liz, and I've been practicing yoga for over 20 years, or almost for 20 years. Um, I have been teaching yoga and Ayurveda and serving many um, with this valuable and complex science. Yoga and Ayurveda are called sister sciences um, because they coexist together. But for me, I think Ayurveda is more of a parent science to yoga, as asanas are a prescription in Ayurveda. An asana is a prescription that's given to the person for a specific relief of excess dosha in the body, depending on what ailment or symptom is prevalent in the person. Our program is 2-in-1. You are certified. It's a 200-hour yoga teacher training certified by Yoga Alliance. You receive a solid foundation in Ayurveda with the basic information and knowledge of the system. Even though it's complex, it can still be broken down into simple terms because every single person is different. Therefore, every case is different, and how you apply Ayurveda is different per the individual, which is what makes it really special. Yoga teaches you how to move the body and how to be in the body physically and aware and reconnecting you with the body. Ayurveda teaches you how to live in balance and how you can connect the mind and body as one system, integral for your highest good. When you combine your mind and body and your awareness in the present, in presence, something powerful happens. You yourself begin to shift your own life, which is rewarding and allows you to fall in love with yourself. Most yoga teacher training programs, they teach you the poses, the anatomy, the philosophy, sequencing, which is all important, very important. But in our training, we will teach you how to teach those poses in a therapeutic manner to pacify doshas, which is the energetic um, humors that are in the body, which you will learn in the foundational training. Basically, all of nature, in all of nature there are five elements, and these five elements are within every single body, and one or two are prevalent in each person. And in assessing which one is prevalent in you allows you to understand the characteristics of that element, therefore understanding those characteristics within yourself. You understand the doshas. We teach you how to understand vata, pitta, kapha. You will understand, if you plan to teach, you will understand how to teach a therapeutic class that fits all three of the doshas. Okay. Right now, there's very various types of yoga out there. And when you know your own dosha, you can practice in accordance with in accordance with how to do therapeutic practices within yourself or your body. For example, a pitta dosha, which is primarily fire, should not be going to heated yoga classes. However, most of the time that's all you see. And there's a reason for this. So stay tuned for the next video for that, maybe. You're going to learn how lifestyle, nervous system, health, and daily rituals affect your practice and your life. You'll learn why a self care routine is vital to your daily lifestyle. You'll learn and put into practice a self care routine that is focused around Ayurvedic principles. In addition to the training, we do 20 weeks of a virtual online class every week where we discuss self care routines. We practice one Ayurveda therapy a week that you put into practice so that at the end of those 20 weeks, you have a self care routine that you've been doing for the entire time. So for 5 months. Okay. Um, you will also be learning how to offer informal dosha assessments where you can help your friends, your family, and help them assess what their dosha is and perhaps place a little seed and get them fully immersed in self care and self practices. Ayurveda is a very much experiential um, healing science, meaning you have to take these tools and these teachings and these therapies and these practices and incorporate them into your own life so that you can see how you do with them. Not everything is for everyone, and that also is that also is for Ayurveda as well. Not every therapy is going to be for you. Not every therapy is practiced every season changes, and so our practices should change to reflect that as well. This training is for you if you are looking for depth in your training or expanding your yoga education already to include Ayurveda. I do believe personally that it is important that all yoga teachers know the foundation of Ayurveda so that you can serve as a deeper foundation of knowledge for all students, including yourself. You, first and foremost, being the number one student and bringing this practice and science into your life and lifestyle. Um, this is for anybody who wants to learn Ayurveda but doesn't want to really get into the complexity of Ayurveda because it gets deep. Let me tell you, it gets deep. When I did my training, it was a 500-hour training to begin with, which was a year. And then it went up to 1,000 hours. So it does get complex and the learning never stops because with every single new person that I encounter or treat or help with Ayurveda is a whole new case and a whole unfolding of Ayurvedic healing that's never been done before because everyone is seen as an individual, which is what I really, really love about it. That everybody is seen as an individual. You are unique to yourself. And so Ayurveda can help you. And it's just finding out the best way for you to find um, uh, balance and healing. Um, if you're ready for a change and a shift and you want to transform your life, this training is for you. You don't need to know yoga. You don't need to be advanced. You don't need to be able to reach your toes. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be ready. You just need to feel the call. So if you're feeling called, this is for you. This is not about adding more information to your life, it's about integration. It's about taking everything that you already know that's inside of you and bringing it forth to integrate it into your life. We focus on embodiment over memorization. This is a teacher training that is special because you get to produce a project that deeply resonates with you, that you can create. There is no other rules other than you have a passion for it. It involves yoga or Ayurveda, and that you produce or create it. The last class, somebody made a comfort meal using Ayurvedic principles and spices. It was amazing. One of my other students created a virtual journal and notebook with everything Ayurveda. It was actually magnificent. These are the kind of things that can be done when you're taking this program, and it's very much supported. You are supported and encouraged in this program. It really is 50-50. We teach you 50%, the other 50%, you go out and you research and you do the footwork and the leg work in order to integrate that into yourself because you want to carry this knowledge into yourself for the rest of your life, period, which is what I've done. It's a hybrid format. Like I said, we do virtual online classes every week, but we also meet one weekend a month in Big Bear. It is a 5-month long program. We meet one weekend per month for, I believe, 4 months, and then 1 month we meet 4 days. It's like an intense, it's like an intensive style retreat. So that's included as well. Our next Yoga and Ayurveda teacher training begins May 2026. It goes for 5 months. We meet one weekend a month for 4 months, and then 1 month we meet for 4 days on a weekend: Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Your graduation is held at the Big Bear Yoga Festival. And if you decide to teach yoga, you are, of course, invited into the Big Bear Yoga Festival community and family, where you are, of course, welcome to teach after you pass your test and the course and turn in all your work and all of that. Um, if you've been feeling the call to go deeper or find some clarity or just venture and learn something else, and this resonates with you, join us. This is what you've been waiting for. You can learn more at www.unfoldingthelotus.com. Do you even say www now? I don't think so. So unfoldingthelotus.com. And always you're welcome to email me, DM me, text me, email me, whatever. I'm totally available. And remember, yoga is not something you do, and Ayurveda is not something you fix. They're both paths of remembering. They're both paths of integration. And they are both a calling that you have already ventured into, probably in a past life, and are being drawn into it again. So if this is for you, go to unfoldingthelotus.com. Thank you for being here. And I hope that we are able to walk this journey with you. Absolutely. Blessings and namaste.